also likely to name candidates possibly for the next phase of the elections. Remember, 543 parliamentary seats are going to be voted on across 7 phases till the 19th of May, and the counting of votes happening on 23rd of May, that big date in Indian politics this time round. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Party President Amit Shah, and other top BJP leaders have been at that Central Election Committee meeting. All 42 seats in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana will go to the polls in the first phase, with a fraction of constituencies in many other states. This first phase is spread across almost 22 states, including Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, where all these seats will go to polls. And Union Ministers Satyapal Singh, among some of the prominent names, V.K. Singh, Mahesh Sharma, Giriraj Singh, Kiran Rijiju, among others, whose constituencies are going to go vote in the first phase. With Prime Minister Modi known for dropping several incumbents in order to beat the anti-incumbency, there is a buzz and speculation within the BJP over the fate of several sitting MPs. Remember, the party had sought feedback from a number of sources, including the public, and had also asked MPs themselves to furnish details of the work that they have carried out in their constituencies, and that is going to be a key input in terms of finalizing the candidates. This is not just the BJP that we are talking about this Saturday night. Early on Friday, the CPIM-led Left Front had announced the first list of candidates for 25 seats out of the total 42 in West Bengal, the last left frontier in this country. Tripura has fallen, as we all know. These 25 seats include Raiganj, Murshidabad, which are currently held by them. The remaining 17 constituencies would be contested either by the Left Front or the Congress, depending on the final discussions between the two parties. In Madhya Pradesh, the Congress has finalized the first list of 15 candidates, which excludes the name of its senior leader Digvijay Singh, and we don't know perhaps whether he'll make it in some other list. In the meantime, the Ayaram Gayaram Mela of Indian politics has also continued, and joining me to discuss all of that, busy election time, is a panel of veteran journalists who have tracked multiple elections. Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist; Anuj Gupta, senior journalist and bureau chief of Navbharat; Parsa Venkateshwar Rao, junior political commentator; Deepak Joshi, senior editor at BTVI; also my colleague Vivek Avasthi, who is the senior editor at BTVI. But before we start that debate, let's go across to my colleague Chetan Bhutani, who's been at the BJP headquarters tracking developments there. And coming to you, Chetan, you had earlier reported just about the time that Prime Minister Modi was received by Amit Shah at the party headquarters. You are there. Tell us what is the timeline looking like as far as the announcement is concerned? Happening tonight? Are you sure?
Siddharth, speaking to various sources in the BJP right after the meeting began of the Central Election Commission, the sources are pointing out to me at this point of time is the fact that the candidates for Bihar, Uttarakhand, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Tripura, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir and Andaman and Nicobar could be discussed today in the meeting. Sources are also pointing out that the meeting would go on really late, considering it's the first Central Election Committee meeting to finalize the name of candidates for the Lok Sabha polls. However, a very jovial mood at the CEC today when we saw ministers like Nitin Gadkari, Rajnath Singh, Kiran Rijiju was happily smiling towards the press. In fact, Prime Minister Modi also waving very happily towards the press while getting himself and Amit Shah clicked at the party headquarters. Well, to say so, speaking to various officials and various leaders in the BJP, they're saying that yes, the meeting would be on for a very long time, considering they would be having a dinner together as well with all the CEC members, considering the first meeting of the CEC for finalizing votes. And also, sources are pointing out that key seats of UP, about 8 seats of UP, 7 for Maharashtra and Telangana could see a finalization of seats being done today itself.
Okay. Very clearly, no reason for the Bharatiya Janata Party at this stage to be unhappy at all. Nothing else other than smiles, and perhaps Chetan, the faces of those who get dropped, only they will be the unhappy people. None of them are going to be there. It will be an interesting situation about BJP that in the current government had heavyweight Rajya Sabha. You know, if you were to say which way the cabinet has been tilted and the council of ministers, the BJP could be called a Rajya Sabha party. But this at a time when it had a stupendous largest tally ever in the Lok Sabha, and if you take out the bipole reverses, still the BJP is on a very strong wicket. And Chetan, we'll come back to you. Keep bringing in news as it happens, including the names of which we expect Prime Minister Narendra Modi, by all accounts, to be the first name on the list. And there are obviously expectations about what other seat apart from Kashi, and we did that show. Our viewers know that we have gone into great detail on that. We have even spoken about Asansol, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Home Minister Rajnath Singh likely to figure in this list. Many sitting MPs and ministers could get the chop. Big names have joined in West Bengal, and we are being told by BJP sources just a little while back that expect very big surprises from West Bengal. Significant reshuffle. The word is significant reshuffle. I have translated the Hindi word of what I had been told. Kafi fair badlav hoga. So I've used the word significant reshuffle in Uttar Pradesh. To what extent, we don't know. Thoda bahut Bihar mein, and I'm trying to remember those words exactly. And Ravi Shankar Prasad, for example, Patna Sahib, and we know why Patna Sahib, the candidate, is being changed. So let's get into the debate, the entire panel. Vivek, I want to start with you, not on the BJP list, but contrast for our viewers the Congress third list already out, the BJP list. Obviously, the incumbent has more time at it. Last 24 hours, how would you say Pratyashiyon ki Rajniti, how has that shaped up in the last couple of days?
Actually, lobbying for tickets, especially in the North Indian state of UP for BJP, is very hectic. If you recall, Sakshi Maharaj 2 days back made a very strange statement that if I am denied a ticket, BJP will tend to lose and whatnot. And he immediately backtracked on it and said, my statement has been, you know, I didn't say so. It's been, you know, tilted and twisted and done whatever by the media. So at least 25 to 30 candidates in UP are being replaced, which could include a minister. I would like to name him.
Yes.
As you know, Amit Shah is very serious about UP, and they had consultations, several rounds of consultations within the party, and non-performing MPs are going to bear the brunt this time. Again, without taking a name, will say that a very senior leader who is also a minister, hails from UP, he has, you know, done a survey for himself. And the survey starts with saying, do you know the name of your local MP? And if yes, tell what has he done for your constituency. So a team of 45 boys is scouting in the entire parliamentary seat with these forms to be filled. And he's doing this assessment for his internal use, and then to hand it over to the party if he finds it is suiting him. Okay. So that is the situation at the moment.
All right. And viewers, in terms of the phase one, the number of parliamentary constituencies, I just want to take you through the major divide. It's 25 of Andhra Pradesh on the 11th of April. Then you have a sprinkling of seats, just 10% of the 40 seats of Bihar, which means 4, Chhattisgarh 1, J&K 2, Maharashtra 7 of 48, and then Telangana 17 of 17, like we said at the beginning of the show. Only 8 of 80 in Uttar Pradesh, so 10% seats there. And the second phase also does not have too much UP. We all know the 7th phase is the UP, Bihar, West Bengal phase, if we can really describe that. I'm going to start from the extreme left of my panel. Pasha, your own expectations for the BJP's first list for a party of its size and nature. Even the first list will have a lot of symbolic element apart from the actual candidates.
I think they would make this gesture of saying that we are giving opportunity to new people and to younger faces.
Yes.
There will be a generational shift. But I think there will be a big problem for them in assessing the performance of the MPs as such, because I am not very sure the MPs had any elbow room to do their own thing, either in the constituencies or they were very passive in the parliament itself, whether in participation of debates or articulating the voices of their constituents. So, that was a major constriction. So, within that compass, what is the thing that a BJP MP could have done or not done is a big question, and it will be difficult.
If I may interrupt you, that's a remarkable observation, because the belief in the BJP till some time was MP ho now vote to Modi ji ke karan pada hai.
Exactly.
So why are you suddenly now judging the MPs?
Judging the MP, you know.
Yeah.
So how will you judge them? So that criteria would be a problem. And I think more or less what they have to bet on is who has been a very lackluster person in terms of conveying the Modi message to the constituents.
Okay.
That if he has not been effective in conveying.
That's filter number one.
That is filter number one.
Okay. Filter number two, Shekhar Iyer, I am asking you, 2014, the Modi wave, and I don't mean this in a derogatory manner about any of our public representatives, especially on the BJP ticket. The Modi wave carried jet setters and also flotsam along with it. Many names weren't even known to the BJP, forget the constituencies that they fought from. I can name 2 constituencies in Delhi where people were surprised that Mr. X or Mr. Y or Mrs. Y was even on the BJP ticket. Are we going to see a repeat of that, or will this, because of the anti-incumbency and the fact that perhaps that kind of wave does not exist, will it be now constituency-based tough candidate selection?
Well, BJP's candidate selection, even if you see last time, if you want to call it tough, I would rather say it's more scientific, in the sense that
versus 2014, Shekhar?
Yeah, because I'll tell you why. You see, of the 268 sitting MPs today,
Yeah.
of them nearly 160 more are first timers.
Yeah.
Which means they won last time under the what we have described as Modi.
Say that number once again for our
Yeah,
viewers.
of the 268 sitting MPs, today's BJP strength in the Lok Sabha is 268.
Yes.
Because they lost a number of by-elections, and so today it is at 268.
Yes.
Now, of the 268, 160 are first-time MPs.
Yes.
Which means they already passed.
168.
I mean 160 odd.
160
Yeah.
odd.
So
Wow.
they are the first-time MPs.
Yes.
Now what has happened is
So almost 60%
yeah,
plus.
and now what has happened is many of these MPs, the first timers as well as those who are say done 2 terms or 3 terms, they know that for the last 6 months, it is not something that is going to happen tonight. For the last 6 months, Amit Shah has been perfecting a system of getting inputs.
Yes.
And that inputs involves not one agency or one particular group going around the constituency. Rather, they have been taking feedback in terms of over a period of 6 months.
Okay.
Assessing as to how, as you just mentioned, how much of voter recall, what kind of activity the MP has done. And the MP's role is not what he says in parliament and all. That is a different thing. The question is, what issues did the MP bring it to the constituency? What issues did he bring, take the feedback from the people to the government? What kind of corrections were effected? This kind of feedback, and some MP, and this feedback is not from one agency, I said. In fact, more than half a dozen agencies, without knowing who has hired them to do the job, they have been getting that feedback.
Yes.
Along with that, they have also got the RSS units to give them feedback as to performance of each and every MP. Now, all these have been...
So can I interrupt you, Shekhar? Therefore, question number 1, again without names, let's not discuss people and personalities because it might be unfair to them and their work. And for instance, if you were to take a guess on a particular name, it might be wrong, who's getting dropped. But let me take the example of Delhi. First timers, very little work on the ground. The Aam Aadmi Party is very strong. BJP, some of the sitting MPs have no correlation with the demographics of that particular constituency. So, you spoke about science.
No,
I'm just adding, you spoke about science. I'm saying sentiment of the cadre also was ignored in 2014.
That science takes into account the sentiments.
Okay, this
That
time around.
science, yeah. And besides, as I said, it is not something done, today or yesterday. This kind of review has been going on, and off and on in the last 3-4 years. You would have noticed in most of the parliamentary meetings, parliamentary party meetings, some of these MPs have been met in groups and also told.
Yes, yes.
And
I can add what I had heard, that the Prime Minister virtually told people कि आप ये मत सोचिए कि केवल मोदी जी के नाम पे वोट मिलने वाला है, जाके काम करिए, आप बैठे मत रहिए. This is one of those meetings.
And those ground surveys are not limited to looking at what the MP, also into the opposition.
Therefore,
other than that, there are other people other than the MP of the party who is working in those areas. What kind of work they have done?
The Vibhag Pracharak of the RSS and typical Vibhag of RSS covers between 1.5 to 2.5 MP constituencies across the Vibhag Pracharak of the RSS also provides very, very strong ground level.
Already many of these MPs, some of them who have not been paying attention to their constituency, some of them are unsure. And those who are unsure are already making noises, and some have started leaving because you saw the Allahabad MP has. So they have started moving out.
Yes.
So those who feel themselves that probably they
the
will not meet
reference
the
is to
criteria.
BJP MP from Prayagraj, constituency is still called Allahabad, Shama Charan Gupta. He has left the party. He is now going to contest from Banda on a Samajwadi party ticket. Also, since this came up, General BC Khanduri's son, who by the way was never in the BJP from what we know, he could have been a non-member activist because his father has been a redoubtable minister in the Bharatiya Janata Party. Manish Khanduri has joined the Congress. General Khanduri has said, well, that's his choice. He's an educated fellow, nothing to do with me. And it's not just the BJP. Danish Ali, a prominent TV warrior face, if I may call him that, has joined the Bahujan Samaj Party.
With the blessings of Deve Gowda.
With the blessings of Deve Gowda. And BJD MP from Nabarangpur, Balbhadra Manji, has joined the BJP. So, Aya Ram Gaya Ram. Anuj ji, आपके पास आ रहा हूं, एंड मुझे आप पहले दो चीजें समझाइए. मेरे मन में एक बड़ा सवाल है कि जो ये 91 सीट्स पहले फेज की हैं, इसमें से मुझको जानकारी नहीं, अगर आप बता पाएं इसमें बीजेपी के पास कितनी है करंटली. सवाल पहला ये है. और दूसरा, किस प्रकार से फेरबदल करेंगे मोदी जी और अमित शाह. बिकॉज बिफोर आई गॉट इनटू द शो मैंने किसी और सोर्स से प्रयास किया समझने का, तो उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि लिस्ट सबसे गई है, पार्टी से भी गई है, संघ से भी बात हुई है, बट अल्टीमेटली याद रखना लिस्ट वही होगी जो दो लोग तय करेंगे.
अनुज, जो पहला चरण 91 सीटों का, उसमें बीजेपी की सिटिंग एमपीज केवल 32 हैं, 32 केवल.
ओके, दैट इज वेरी
इंपॉर्टेंट. मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि तीसरे चरण से बीजेपी की बहुमत वाले चरण प्रारंभ हो जाएंगे. यानी पहले दो चरण ऐसे हैं जहां पे वो माइनॉरिटी में होगी
जी.
यानी उसको बाकी लोगों से छीनने के लिए अधिक मौका होगा, और बाद के चरणों में उसको अपनी डिफेंड करनी चाहिए.
और मुझे याद आ रहा है कि आपने जिस दिन चुनाव अनाउंस हुआ था, तो यही आपने हमारे दर्शकों को कहा था कि पहले लिस्ट की और जिस प्रकार से कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी सेट है, इसमें बीजेपी को एक चांस बेटर मिली हुई है,
मौका मिल जा रहा है अपनी सीटों के लिए
जी.
मैं हैरान हूं कि पहले चरण में बीजेपी का बीजेपी के बाद जो पार्टी सबसे अधिक सीटें पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में जीत के गई है, तेलुगु देशम 16, YSR 9, TRS 11, यानी आंध्रा के कारण वो है. कांग्रेस की तो केवल 7 सीटिंग है पहले चरण में. तो कांग्रेस की 3 लिस्ट टक्कर बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है उनके साथ.
अच्छा.
लेकिन कांग्रेस की 3 लिस्ट आने के बाद भी वो 60-65 सीटें होती हैं. मैं हैरान हूं कि कांग्रेस 3 लिस्ट जारी करती हो और 60-65 के अंदर ही अभी उसके कैंडिडेट हुए हों. कहीं ना कहीं कांग्रेस अपने होमवर्क बहुत स्लो कर रही है
और गतिरोध है. हरियाणा में तो वो एक कोर कमेटी का लिस्ट जारी हुआ हुडा जी के साथ, और शायद घंटे भर में ही वापस ले लिया गया.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल. कहा यह गया कि ये जारी तो होनी है केसी वेणुगोपाल के हस्ताक्षर से. गुलाम नबी जी
लीक हो गया
से कैसे जारी हो गई जी करके, या ये भी संभव है कि यदि हुडा और अशोक तंवर के बीच कोई दिक्कत अभी हो लिस्ट को लेकर के, ये भी संभव
तो
है।
एक सवाल आपसे और फॉलोअप में बिफोर आई गो टू दीपक जोशी, जो आपने 32 सीटों का रेफरेंस दिया, हमारे दर्शकों को समझाइए इसमें से सबसे प्रोमिनेंट कैंडिडेट्स और सीट्स कौन सी हैं, अगर आप ये जानकारी दें। शायद काशी के बारे में अगर मैं कहूं तो गलत नहीं है ना?
नहीं, काशी तो सबसे आखिरी चरण में है ना?
हाँ।
तो देखिए, पहली लिस्ट में, पहले फेज की सीटों में बीजेपी की सिटिंग एमपीज में सबसे महत्वपूर्ण सीट
जी
नागपुर, सबसे महत्वपूर्ण नेता नितिन गडकरी, सबसे प्रभावशाली और सबसे अच्छा काम करने वाला इस सरकार में, वो पहले चरण में उनकी सीट आ रही है।
Let us bring up Nitin Gadkari ji and the fact that the Nagpur seat will be voted on the first 11th of April. Yes,
उनकी सीट है वो
जी।
देखिए, बीजेपी में अभी जो
ये भी
मीटिंग
बता
चल रही
दीजिए
है,
कि इस बार ही कहा जा रहा है कि कांग्रेस से बड़े एक ताकतवर
नाना पटोले उतरे हैं, जो पिछली बार भंडारा सीट जीते थे
जी
बीजेपी टिकट पर, पुराने कांग्रेसी हैं
जी,
इस बार फिर वो कांग्रेस लौट गए हैं।
और मुतम्बार
जी को टिकट इस बार डिनाई की गई है।
तो वो क्या, वो उससे मदद होगी नितिन जी की, कि नितिन जी का काम और पकड़ ही विल बी इनफ?
नहीं, देखिए, मैं ये उम्मीद नहीं करता हूं कि मुतम्बार जी गडकरी जी की मदद करेंगे, क्योंकि देखिए,
गडकरी जी हैज फ्रेंड्स अक्रॉस पार्टी लाइंस।
मुतम्बार जी को अपनी टिकट नहीं मिल पा रही थी, तो वो अपने विकास ठाकरे, जो शहर कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष हैं, उनके शिष्य हैं, उनको टिकट दिलाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, लेकिन उनको भी नहीं हो पाई है, क्योंकि जिला कांग्रेस कमेटी उनके पास है, इसलिए उनकी मजबूरी है कि कांग्रेस के उम्मीदवार के लिए उनको काम करना होगा
जी।
जहां तक आपने गडकरी साहब के लिए कहा, वास्तव में उनके मित्रों की संख्या सभी तरफ है
जी।
संसद में, लोकसभा में आपको दिखता है वो हमेशा
जी।
पिछले चुनाव में उन्हें दलित और कुछ हद तक मुस्लिम वोट भी कुछ मिले थे वहां पर
जी।
क्यों आप यदि गौर करें, नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने प्रधानमंत्री बनने से पहले देश के विभिन्न हिस्सों में 150 से अधिक रैलियां की होंगी, लेकिन आरएसएस हेडक्वार्टर वाले शहर नागपुर में उनकी सभा नहीं हुई थी,
आज तक नहीं,
चुनाव से पहले नहीं हुई थी। नहीं, उसके बाद जब मेट्रो का भूमि पूजन करने के लिए महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा चुनाव के पहले, तब वो वहां गए थे
एक बार,
मगर लोकसभा चुनाव के बाद गए, पहले नहीं गए, ध्यान रखिएगा।
जी जी।
तो शायद लोग कहते थे कि गडकरी जी की इच्छा थी कि वो अपने बलबूते वहां जीते, और शायद वो जो वोट भाजपा को नहीं आते वो भी उस समय ले पा रहे थे।
जी।
खैर,
इसको छोड़ के बाकी 32 में और 31 में और कौन सी?
फिर देखिए ना, जैसे किरण रिजिजू हैं, या दिल्ली के अगल बगल के जो 3 मंत्री
गाजियाबाद हैं, जनरल साहब हैं,
नोएडा,
महेश शर्मा जी हैं।
हाँ,
इस बार महेश शर्मा जी का क्या लग रहा है? महेश शर्मा जी की टिकट निश्चित है?
मेरे ख्याल से निश्चित है, वो सांसद जरूर बनेंगे। उसका कारण मैं बोलता हूं आपको।
आपने बात केवल सांसद बनेंगे उतने पे
सांसद बनेंगे तभी मंत्री बनना उनको ना।
नहीं, बीजेपी में तो कई जो हारे भी हैं वो भी मंत्री बने हैं।
मैं एक छोटा कारण बताता हूं आपको।
हाँ।
बीजेपी और संघ परिवार के बहुत सारे नेताओं को, जिनको सरकारी सुविधाएं नहीं मिलती होंगी, उनको इलाज कराना होता होगा, तो सबसे पहली जगह उनके लिए होती है। तो उनका पीआर बहुत तगड़ा है उस मामले में। आरएसएस के लोगों के लिए वो हमेशा उनका दरबार।
द ओनर प्रमोटर ऑफ द कैलाश हॉस्पिटल, फॉर आवर व्यूअर्स आउटसाइड ऑफ नोएडा एंड दिल्ली, that's a hospital for every practical disease, and God forbid anybody has to visit there during the fever season in Delhi, in the NCR. Horrific scenes.
आज की बीजेपी की जो मीटिंग है, इसमें यह तय होना है 75 पार वाले किनको किनको टिकट मिलनी है। तो जो
केवल यही तय होना है कि वन ऑफ दोस थिंग्स?
हाँ। तो जो बड़े बड़े नेता हैं, जिनके बारे में हमारे मन में उत्कंठा है कि उनका क्या होने वाला है, वो पहले 2 चरण में नहीं है
जी।
पहले 2 चरण में केवल एक नाम बड़ा है, भुवनचंद खंडूरी का
जी।
उनका बेटा आज कांग्रेस में गया है
जी।
तो 75 पार वालों में इसलिए बोल रहा हूं मैं,
खंडूरी जी पे कोई असर
कि 26 मई 2014 को जिस दिन सरकार का फॉर्मेशन हो रहा था, दोपहर में गडकरी साहब के घर पर 4-5 नेता, अधिकांश उसमें ब्राह्मण थे, भुवनचंद खंडूरी वन ऑफ देम, विजय चक्रवर्ती, फिर उसके बाद गिरिराज सिंह जी, और एक नाम और बड़ा नाम है। तो वो जो मंत्री नहीं बन पा रहे थे, वो वैसे नाम थे 75 पार होने के कारण। तो 75 पार होने के कारण खंडूरी साहब यदि मंत्री नहीं बने, तो शायद इसीलिए उनका बेटा कि चलो जी, मैं तो कम से कम वहां जाकर के
आज के लिस्ट में, या वो लिस्ट आज आए कल आए कह नहीं सकते, 75 पार वाला कोई एडिशन
पहले 2 चरणों में नहीं है। देखिए, कल से खबर ये चल रही है कि पहले 2 चरणों के ज्यादातर कैंडिडेट अनाउंस,
बट ऐसा भी निश्चित नहीं है कि इनको केवल पहले चरण के ही कैंडिडेट्स अनाउंस
क्योंकि
करने को तो सारे हो सकते हैं।
प्रधानमंत्री जी का नाम आखिरी चरण वाली सीट का है, तो पहली लिस्ट में आपको लाना होगा।
जी।
तो आडवाणी जी और जोशी जी जैसे 9 नेता बड़े हैं जो 75 पार वाले हैं, उनके बारे में क्या निर्णय होता है वो इस लिस्ट को देख के सबको समझ में आएगा।
बहुत बढ़िया। अनुज जी, मैं दीपक जोशी के पास जा रहा हूं। दीपक, the larger message, and we have sort of carved it out very beautifully for our viewers, that the BJP does not have to fight too many of these seats, but the larger issue will remain who is to be dropped. And according to you, what filter will it be? Multiple factors, or will it be purely the mathematical ability to win this Lok Sabha? Because there is an element of defense in the BJP strategy this time round.
You see, I personally believe there are only two things that matter in BJP. One is acceptability to the Amit Shah Modi duo, and secondly, whether you can win an election. Nobody is contesting an election to fight ideological battles. Election जीत लिया तो सत्ता है, otherwise you are out in wilderness. So these are going to be the two defining issues. I don't believe in any surveys, whether by cephalogists or in various news channels, or for the party, or the parties that contract them. It is only an excuse to drop people whom they want to drop.
Okay.
And that will continue to be the mechanism. It has been on since last 30 years, both for the Congress and the BJP. The one who is close to the Darbar gets the ticket, whether he is, so that will remain the criteria everywhere.
That will remain the criteria everywhere. Vivek?
Actually, this time, the new slogan which has been coined by the UP specific, I'm talking, the party is Ab ki baar 74 par. Last time that's 71 plus 2, 73. So the new Nara is Ab ki baar 74 par. And Amit Shah and his team have been working on, to tie out all the loose ends in UP. Especially, keeping in mind the 2014 Modi wave. Anyone who got a ticket won. But regardless of where he came from.
I have to interrupt you here because, we had covered in great detail and extensively the fact of smaller UP alliance partners of the BJP falling out, being angry. Again, in the last 24 to 48 hours, that has changed. The Apna Dal is back. A couple of other parties also. Provide that detail to our viewers.
Apna Dal had 2 seats. They won 2 seats, 71 plus 2. Apna Dal is, and that is Anupriya
That is why 74 par?
That's why they're claiming.
Yes.
Though it's a very...
So the Apna Dal is fully back, because I'm asking you to address an audience across India, not just Uttar Pradesh or Delhi viewers who might follow
Apna
this.
Dal had 2 seats. 1 seat already they've been promised. 1 is to be decided. So they are getting their pie of 2. They were earlier demanding 4 and 5, which has been denied outright. Rajbar would be given at least a seat or 2 at the most, not more than that.
Right.
So that is going to be the thing. So now alliance thing is solved for the BJP, because these two parties, Apna Dal and Rajbar, both could not get a bargain from either Mayawati or Akhilesh. So they had to come back to the BJP fold. They had no other place to go, and Congress was too weak an alliance for them to go. Though Congress had offered them a larger number of seats. And if you recall, a week back or 10 days back, even Jyotiraj Scindia, he met Jayant Chaudhary twice in a week and said, you come with us, take 10 seats in UP and 1 seat in Rajasthan. But Jayant refused.
Yes.
He refused outright because he knew that this is a weaker alliance. 3 seats over here, and if we get all 3 seats, it is 100% result. If we get 11, 12, 15 seats over there, and we can barely win 1, the percentage surely comes down.
The hit rate will be much lower.
So the success rate would have gone down. So they have flatly refused this offer from the Congress. And now we've been told that Priyanka Gandhi is reaching Congress headquarters tomorrow.
That's a great point. Priyanka Gandhi,
10:30 in the morning, she's reaching Lucknow.
Okay. I want to start with you, Parza, once again. I saw somewhere and read articles today that where is Priyanka, and some of it on Twitter, because that big build-up, sir, that happened, and it was supposed to be a grand side. There have been one part which was the cancellation of our events after Pulwama Balakot, which is understandable. But other than that, where is she? Is she out there? Or did we expect too much of her? Or was this the original strategy in the first place?
I think the expectation was that in contrast to Rahul Gandhi, she is the charismatic young leader from the family who will sweep Uttar Pradesh by addressing rallies and electrifying people, a counter to the oratorial skills of Narendra Modi. That is not happening, and I think she is working at the grassroots level, trying to energize the party workers, because the party
Explain to our viewers, sir. I mean, if you don't go and attend Jan Sabhas and address a large audience, how do you energize your workers? I mean, is the Congress different in that sense?
No, because the Congress has to address the workers' base, because they have lost over the years. Their workers have melted away. Their organization has melted away. So it has to be built from the root sort of thing. And she will be addressing the rallies. Whether she will be able to match up to the expectations is a different thing. So she has organizational
Your impressions
work.
of her speech, visuals of that on air, we'll not take the audio, just the visuals. Your impressions of that first speech recently.
I think she speaks with greater authority, with greater clarity than even Rahul Gandhi, and she exudes that confidence which comes from belonging to a privileged political background, that she can exhort and even admonish the voters, saying that you are not doing your duty, be careful.
The Oxbridge family of politics,
Yes.
you know, you put a Oxbridge person anywhere, he will float, there is no question of them sinking. Shekhar, because we are still trying to and hoping for that list to come, viewers, it's not very sure when it would come. Tell our viewers what would be happening. Like Anuji left us with a thought just a little while back. Prime Minister's seat in the last phase, you cannot perhaps have a list, and you tracked BJP for many years, well over decades. Your own sense, abhi kya ho raha hoga wahan, and what shape do you see that list taking when it comes out, maybe 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m., 9:30, we don't know.
No, I'm not very sure that they will release one list today, one list tomorrow, because even the releasing of names is also election blitz. So under the BJP scheme of things, every little thing is made into an event meant for an impact.
How did it happen in 2014? I'm interrupting you. Please contrast
therefore,
14 and this exercise.
Therefore, I would expect, say, they may clear names, but it's possible, in the next 2-3 days, they collect together and put out 200 names. Because their idea is to see that once the names come out, these names play up in the media.
Okay.
Because
just
that
to
is also
interrupt you,
part of the election strategy.
our reporter at the headquarters is now messaging me to say a party functionary has told him, who deals with the media, लगता है 11 बजेंगे. But go ahead.
नहीं बिल्कुल आ सकता है, मैं मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ. But it will not be just limited to first phase.
Yes.
What
you're talking about is the optics. Yes. So
and
which is significant.
second thing, I think what people will be looking at the first list itself is, what is the decision taken on the 75 plus leaders? What is the decision taken on fielding as many Rajya Sabha members as for the Lok Sabha? And number 4,
explain that point. Sorry, number 3. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, just sort of flesh it out.
First is about the plus 75, because there is a lot debate going on now that the rule that plus 75, if you have crossed the age of 75, that you then even if you are a member of parliament, you cannot get a ministerial post.
Can I ask?
1 minute.
Yeah, please. Okay, make your point.
Now this plus 75 formula, as it is called, had led to a lot of misgivings as to whether plus 75 leaders who are already there, like Advani ji and Murli Manoj Joshi ji, will they be renominated? But then we saw that the party itself giving out kind of a soft information as to the fact that this is not a pakka criteria.
Somebody said it is not a principle that has been written.
It was said this plus 75 applies to only ministerial posts, not to the
candidature.
So therefore, in terms of signaling and messaging, one is this plus 75. The second factor is, there are a number of Rajya Sabha members of parliament who will have to be fielded. Like for instance, Smriti Irani.
Yes.
She has been working in Amethi since her last defeat.
And that's a given.
So she could be there. Now, question is, we talked about Patna Sahib. Now, Patna Sahib, again, one name we already mentioned, the Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad. But there are other names, like today I heard about R.K. Sinha. Because the factor there, it has to be a a strong caste candidate, because
Security man
caste factor is a big issue in Patna Sahib constituency. So these are the things to look for, and then when it
But why not? Why would has Ravi Shankar Prasad staked claim, or will he be pushed to fight?
In current scheme of things, no leader, no MP ever stakes claim.
Okay.
The only claim they will make is when they go together to form the next government. There is no individual staking claim. And also you notice, those who are talking about, like Sakshi Maharaj, they are the ones who came, who have left and gone and come back. But the real people who are the ones to get ticket, or who are hoping to get ticket, they keep silent, because their work has been analyzed, their various factors have gone in, so many inputs have gone in. And we may say
what
that
is your percentage of churn that you think will will come through?
One indication has been that at least 30% of first-time MPs, or even the 30% of 268 sitting MPs could be changed.
This is the Gujarat percentage being applied.
Because they have found this 30-40% actually helps them, because they get rid of the anti-incumbency of the sitting MPs.
So which is this? Which means, Anuj ji, आपके पास आ रहा हूँ, that anti-incumbency will be equally distributed all across. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, anti-incumbency, there are three types
I
of
mean,
anti-incumbency.
all across all constituencies.
No, there are three types of anti-incumbency. One is the anti-incumbency of the party or the government, which would be a factor for all the MPs.
Does it
The
stand
second
today?
is-
No, for the party.
second is
is
the
there
anti-incumbency
one second,
of the
Shekhar. Is there
MP.
anti-incumbency against the party now? It's a specific question I'm asking you.
No, I think, you see, the anti-incumbency against the party is a factor which keeps varying.
Is there anti-incumbency against the person of the Prime Minister?
No, I don't think the Prime Minister is facing any anti-incumbency per se.
Okay.
Now, the anti-incumbency is more of the problem of the sitting MP.
Yes.
And because see, the whole problem
No,
is...
why
See,
I
there is
am
another
probing you
point.
on this, because it's slightly for less experienced students of politics or analysts like me and many of our viewers, there is a paradox that you are making, and no, I'm not sort of questioning you. On one hand, this is a powerful, I would say almost presidential style of leadership that is being demonstrated. But when it comes to the election, you are saying anti-incumbency of MP. मैं आपसे ये कह रहा हूँ, MP तो मैटर ही नहीं करता है. 2014 में नहीं मैटर किया, इस बारी कैसे करेगा? पोस्ट बालाकोट तो बिल्कुल नहीं करेगा.
जी देखिए, पावरफुल का बात नहीं है यहाँ पे. इनकी जो सिस्टम है, हम सोचते हैं मोदी और अमित शाह तय करते होंगे, लेकिन तय करने तक जो फैक्टर्स लिया जाता है असेस करने के लिए कैंडिडेट, देखिए उनके लिए, एंड आई विल टेल यू समथिंग, दिस इज मोर इम्पर्सनल एक्सरसाइज, बिकॉज दे मे नॉट लाइक एन एमपी, बट इफ ही इज पॉपुलर and his chance of hitting success rate is high, they would rather have him in.
Point taken.
देखो इतना पर्सनल नहीं है, जैसा भाई आप मुझे पसंद है ना पसंद है, पर्सनल पसंद इतना नहीं फर्क पड़ता है. एंड यू हैव टू गिव इट टू अमित शाह एंड मोदी.
यस,
इतना पर्सनल नहीं है जितना वो ग्राउंड, अगर ग्राउंड
कई जगह लिखा जाता है,
ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट अगर ठीक है, व्हाई नॉट, सी why would they risk a seat just because they don't like his face?
And in BJP, the only other filter that actually makes a significant difference is indiscipline or falling out of a certain framework, that is conduct.
No, there are many MPs who may not be having the best of chemistry, in the party or with the YE. But when it comes to their ground thing, it will be high risk to just replace them and bring a new person.
Anuj ji, मैं आपके पास आऊंगा. विवेक आना चाहते थे, दीपक जी जल्दी.
I would like to say that wherever BJP has a state government, there is a 4-layered anti-incumbency. One, the anti-incumbency of the center. Number 2, the anti-incumbency.
But I'm asking the question tonight on the panel: is there anti-incumbency against the center? As of today, after Balakot, after the 12 big policy economic decisions.
If you could just let me complete.
Please go ahead.
Number 1, anti-incumbency against the central government.
Yes.
Number 2, anti-incumbency against the sitting MP.
Yes.
Number 3, as I said, BJP ruled states, anti-incumbency against the state government. And number 4, anti-incumbency against the local MLA. It all counts, For the voter, everything counts.
Okay.
It is not that,
So
only the MP or the PM or the...
thesis is because the BJP has from panchayat to parliament positions in multiple states, therefore there is more pronounced anti-incumbency.
There is anti-incumbency, at least in the Hindi heartland, where BJP is ruling at the moment.
दीपक जोशी, मैं आपसे सवाल बड़ा सिंपल पूछ रहा हूं और आप इसका संक्षेप में उत्तर दें. एंटी इनकम्बेंसी एमपी क्या करे? बहुत सारे एमपी हम जब मिलते हैं वो कहते हैं भाई साहब क्या कर सकते हैं इस सरकार में, जो हाईकमांड तय करेगा वही है। तो बेचारे अब आप एमपी को सामने कर रहे हो एंटी इनकम्बेंसी। माय पॉइंट, आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग देयर इज एंटी इनकम्बेंसी, आई एम सेइंग इन द बीजेपी framework of things, is that such a big factor to exclude a candidate?
It is because I will tell you.
Achha, you say it is.
There are many MPs. I would not like to take names.
Yes, no,
who
no,
after winning have never ever visited their constituency once.
There are, but I can also say from past memory, there are MPs who have never visited, yet they win back while sitting in Delhi. उनका कमांड वैसा होता है अपनी सीट पे। पर दीपक जोशी, मुझे इस सवाल का जवाब दीजिए, एंटी इनकम्बेंसी इतना बड़ा फैक्टर है in the current framework of things as far as the BJP is concerned?
Well, whatever may be the election results will be known only on 23rd May. But even today, Modi remains the most popular leader among the people by and large. And this election would also be an election which will be decided whether you are voting for Modi or against Modi. Candidates will be immaterial largely in the Hindi
I will
heartland.
just add to what Deepak says. Since Modi's popularity is intact, all the more they will be careful choosing the MP so that he does not drag down that the winning effect.
And can I add?
If they are changing MPs, it will be purely for that reason that the Modi effect is good, but the local MP is bad. Then they don't get.
Just
one more point.
Yes, both were.
The only thing that can pull down Modi's wave is the social coalition that Akhilesh and Mayawati and Ajit Singh are trying to put together, or RJD is trying to put together in Bihar. If that social coalition exercise works, it could be a trouble for the BJP. Otherwise, if it's a presidential sort of election, Modi today wins hands down. There can be no doubt.
Vivek.
We cannot, ignore the local problems on ground for the people.
Okay.
For example, anyone can talk anything in the Hindi heartland of UP.
Yes.
Stray cattle menace still happens to be a big time nuisance for the farmer.
But then the Kumbh was done very well. That has negated that.
No. Kumbh is a separate thing.
Why?
Why is it separate? Kumbh was optics for the world.
No.
And this is what the farmer of the
It was an event for the devout. It was an event for the devout. It was for believers.
Agreed. But it has its separate optics.
Okay.
The farmer on the ground is facing, every day stray cattle menace.
Ji.
2 crops in a full
Are you
full
saying
year.
therefore votes will be cast? I am not denying. I am not disagreeing with you. I am just saying
that local factors cannot be ignored just by saying that Modi is Modi and people will vote in the name of Modi.
What
simply.
Vivek Awasthi is saying, viewers, is that while there are Balakot believers, there is also another hypothesis of local issues, and I take that point. Anuj ji, इतनी सारी बातें, and you wanted to intervene. आप बोलिए, फिर मेरा एक सवाल है आपसे।
75 पार वालों को टिकट देते हैं, भले ही मंत्री नहीं बनाएंगे, लेकिन मेरा कहना है 2014 में 2 बड़े नेताओं को आपने 75 पार होने के कारण चुनाव नहीं लड़ने दिया। उसमें से एक ने आपको बहुत तंग किया।
मैं सवाल ये पूछना चाहता था कि
यशवंत
आपकी
सिन्हा
नहीं, आपसे एक सवाल पूछूं। मैं यही सवाल पूछना चाहता, आपने चुरा लिया क्योंकि आप इतने अच्छे एनालिस्ट हैं, बाकी सब हमारे सब मित्र जो यहां बैठे हैं। अब की बार वाई 75 पार?
देखिए, लालकृष्ण आडवाणी और मुरली मनोहर जोशी 2 ऐसे बड़े नेता पार्टी के, जो पार्टी के अध्यक्ष रहे हैं, जिन्होंने पार्टी को खड़ा किया है, वो पिछले 5 साल पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड से बाहर और केंद्रीय चुनाव समिति से बाहर रह करके उन्होंने गुजारे हैं। अन्यथा वो पिछले 25-30 सालों से हमेशा अंदर हुआ करते, टिकट बांटने वाले हुआ करते थे। पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में भी वो सीईसी के अंदर थे, इस बार वो बाहर हैं। तो उनके लिए अंदर कौन लड़ता है नहीं लड़ता है, ये देखने की बात होगी। और चूंकि कांग्रेस हमेशा, और देखिए राहुल गांधी जी तो अध्यक्ष बनने के पहले भी आडवाणी जी के पास चले जाते थे नमस्ते करने के लिए, तो वो चींटी काटने का मौका आप कांग्रेस को दोगे क्या इस समय पर, कि बुजुर्गों का सम्मान नहीं करती है मोदी की भाजपा?
और इन्होंने कहा है, और ये कहा है कांग्रेस। तो आपका फॉर आवर व्यूअर्स टू अंडरस्टैंड सर, वंस अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग दैट क्वेश्चन, अब की बार 75 पार फॉर दैट सेंटिमेंटल रीजन कि कोई कटाक्ष न कर पाए, सवाल ना उठा पाए, और कोई और बड़ी स्ट्रेटजी?
उसके अलावा मुझे और कुछ नजर नहीं आता है।
I think it is winnability. 75 पार is nothing to do.
मैं ऐसा कहता हूं, गांधीनगर की सीट।
Now, these respected leaders, the senior pros, they'll go out in the public and say, look, vote for me. This is my last election.
वो क्या बोलेंगे
And that
लोगों
will
को कि आप 5 साल पहले कहां थे?
नहीं।
यार, इतनी गैप क्यों?
वो उनका एक अपना एक ऑरा है, एक उनका वो है।
आप हॉलिडे होम में थे क्या? इस प्रश्न का जवाब क्या देंगे? और जो नए यूथ वोटर आए हैं उनसे क्या बोलेंगे?
जोशी, लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी, कलराज मिश्र जी, इस तरह के लोग हैं जिनका अपना एक कद है।
मैं एक बात बोलूं, और विदाउट आस्किंग, मुरली मनोहर जोशी जी ने जो कमिटीज में है वहां पे जिस प्रकार के डिबेट्स में पार्टिसिपेट किया है, कई लोगों ने मुझे बोला है कि कई बार ये नहीं समझ आता कि वो पार्टी में है कि नहीं है, जिस प्रकार से वो उन स्टैंडिंग कमिटीज में बात करते हैं। तो बताइए, मैं बार बार सवाल पूछ रहा हूं, अब की बार वाई 75 पार?
ये तो अमित शाह ने क्लियर कर दिया था एक इनफॉर्मल मीटिंग में जर्नलिस्ट के साथ। देयर 40 और जर्नलिस्ट इन दैट, दे आस्क्ड हिम।
मैं नहीं था मीटिंग में, इसलिए पूछा।
उसमें कोई कैमरा अलाउड नहीं था, इट वाज इनफॉर्मल। ही मेड इट वेरी कैटेगोरिकल कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। अगर वो लोग फिट हैं, अगर लड़ना चाहते हैं, हम उनको पूरे सम्मान साथ लड़ाएंगे।
मुझे तो अभी भी बात नहीं समझ आ रही शेखर, अब की बार वाई 75 पार?
देखिए, 75 पार इज नॉट इट्स अ बार। देखिए, ऐसा नहीं है। देखिए, अडवाणी जी और जोशी जी के
मेरी बात नॉट ओलंपिक्स, नो दैट यू हैव एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया।
वो नहीं है, बात वो नहीं है। अडवाणी जी और जोशी जी के मामले में मेरा जितना समझ है, पार्टी विल
जोशी जी कितने वोट लाके देंगे? जोशी जी कितने वोट लाके देंगे? साफ सवाल।
नहीं, देखिए, ये सवाल नहीं है अडवाणी जी कितने वोट लाएंगे, लेकिन जो
अडवाणी जी लाएंगे, मैं कहां कह रहा हूं।
जितना भूमिका इनकी है पार्टी के तैयार करने में, आज जहां से खड़ा होकर फिर आगे कैसे मोदी जी ले गए, मुझे लगता है कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी और अध्यक्ष अमित शाह यही चाहेंगे कि वो दोनों तय कर ले भाई आगे उनको क्या करना है। उनको लड़ना है तो लड़ेंगे। आई थिंक दिस इज द वे इट विल गो। देखो, एक चीज है, whatever you may say, see, these two leaders may have felt, see, after all, such a long innings, to stay away is a problem. But at the same time, I would not expect मोदी जी और अमित शाह जी भाई उनको सेंट्रल इलेक्शन बोर्ड में नाम कट गया, ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा।
नहीं।
मुझे लगता है उन पर छोड़ा जाएगा, उनको चुनाव लड़ना है, वो लड़ सकते हैं, और पार्टी का दायित्व है उनको जिता के फिर पार्लियामेंट में लाएंगे। वो होगा ही, वो वैसे ही। देखिए, अभी कभी ये नहीं सुनेंगे कि वो काट दी। जैसे मैं बता रहा हूँ, सुषमा जी ने पहले कह दिया मैं चुनाव नहीं लड़ूंगा, उमा भारती ने पहले कह दिया चुनाव
आज भी कहा है।
तो इसीलिए इसका मतलब क्या है, जिनको चुनाव नहीं लड़ना है उन्होंने स्पष्ट कर दिया, क्योंकि उमा जी और सुषमा जी दोनों ने अपने स्वास्थ्य के कारण दिखा के उन्होंने कहे कि भाई हम लोकसभा से लड़ना नहीं चाहते। तो वैसे ही मैं एक्सपेक्ट करूंगा, अगर आज तक जब पहली मीटिंग हो रहा है, अगर अडवाणी जी की तरफ से, मुरली मनोहर जोशी की तरफ से कोई ऐसा बयान नहीं हुआ है, इसका मतलब है दे वांट टू कंटेस्ट एंड पार्टी विल रिस्पेक्ट दैट सेंटिमेंट।
फिर आई विल कंटेस्ट, कम व्हाट में।
पिछली बारी 2014 में जब एक नाम आया था तो उन्होंने बोला था कि वैकेंसी कहां पे है, मुझे ये बात भी याद है। बट पारसा, द क्वेश्चन आई एम आस्किंग सर, and this is not to be disrespectful viewers towards anybody. We are trying to understand something that looks like a shift in strategy, and therefore the question, Parsa sir, I am asking you is, ab ki baar 75 par, and I am adding one layer to it from all our panelists here, because 75 par was applied as a filter in 2014 and that led to one major dissident forming. Is it therefore also part of a strategy which says कि यार इस बारी don't create problems who will disturb you post 23rd May 2019? Is that also part of the reason for अब की बार 75 पार?
I think I would go with Shekhar saying that they would keep the respect due to these senior leaders in the party for various reasons, and they would think that they can afford to let these, because there are not too many big leaders above 75. There are just 2 or 3 of them, and that they can afford to field them and see to it that they win and give them safe constituencies. So it is not a big issue, and also they have learned that by marginalizing Mr. Advani and Mr. Joshi, they have created a negative image for themselves and they would like to correct.
Have they, Anuj ji, negative image?
फर्क तो पड़ता है जी। देखिए, जो पार्टी का पुराना कैडर है उसको तो खराब लगा।
कहां?
देखिए, आडवाणी कैंप बहुत ताकतवर रहा है बीजेपी के अंदर
जी,
और इस चुनाव में मुझे लगता है कि जो अधिकांश जीत करके आने वाले सांसद होंगे फिर वो आडवाणी कैंप बहुत कमजोर पड़ जाने वाला है।
तो अगर सांसद बने, टिकट मिला, पर मंत्रालय नहीं, is that what it is looking like?
सर, लेकिन 2014 में आपने यशवंत सिन्हा ब्रेन डेड, यशवंत सिन्हा तो यही कहते हैं ना, मुझे ब्रेन डेड कह करके टिकट नहीं दी मेरे बेटे को उतार दिया मेरी जगह। भोपाल से सिटिंग एमपी होते हुए मध्य प्रदेश के पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री कैलाश जोशी को टिकट नहीं दी गई थी।
जी।
तो दो बड़े नाम जिनको आपने उम्र के कारण पिछले चुनाव में ही टिकट नहीं दी थी,
बेटे को टिकट मिली तो ढोल लगा के डांस कर रहे थे,
मगर वो लड़ना चाहते थे। उनसे कहा गया आप अपनी जगह अपने बेटे
क्यों
को
काडर बेस्ड पार्टी में सारी सीट्स एक ही परिवार को दें?
नहीं, बेटे को नहीं लाना चाहते थे, वो खुद लड़ना चाहते थे
जी।
तो उनको काट करके जबरन बेटे को उतारा गया। यही तो उनका दर्द है मोदी साहब से, और क्या दर्द है?
ठीक है, दैट इज अ गुड पॉइंट। आई विल आल्सो,
यशवंत सिन्हा का दर्द वो बेटे को टिकट दिया नहीं था। यशवंत सिन्हा का इच्छा था कि कम से कम एक बार उनको झारखंड का मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में उनका एक मौका मिलना चाहिए, वही उनका था। क्योंकि उन्होंने डिसाइडेड कि नहीं, बेटे वहाँ यूनियन मिनिस्टर है, इसीलिए और उन्होंने एक रघुवीर दास को ये करके आगे डिसाइड किया नहीं एक नया फेस दिया जाए, क्योंकि झारखंड में बहुत काम करना है। इसी को लेकर ही यशवंत सिन्हा डिसअपॉइंट हुए, क्योंकि यशवंत सिन्हा का ये था कि उन्होंने हजारीबाग से कई टर्म्स एमपी रहे हैं और उनका एक वैसी पर्सनल एक ये था, डिजायर था, कम से कम लेट मी सर्व माय स्टेट एज सीएम फॉर सम टाइम, वही इच्छा था। उस पार्टी एग्री नहीं कर पाई, इसीलिए ये हुआ।
Okay, इसीलिए ये हुआ। I'll try and go across to the BJP headquarters in the last 4-5 minutes of this debate tonight. Very clearly, like we have received information from some people that this list is going to take time. If I may add, earlier there was someone else who had told me that one of the media functionaries, a Rajya Sabha MP, had told journalists that please bring your dinner along when you come to cover this. Last round, very quickly, 30 second answers each, if I can go across once again, and starting with you, Vivek. Regardless of the timing of the release, the optics that Shekhar had told us will be very, very significant. And therefore, apart from 75, the message clearly from the BJP list that we need to look for is that performance will have the biggest premium. Would you agree with that?
Of course, performance would be a key factor. Plus, the big mouths and the motor mouths, they would not find their names. This is what I have been told to understand. And as said by some of our panelists, that this list will be at least 30% with changes, 30 to 40% changes to get over the anti-incumbency. And the last line I would like to add, the list would be just what the president and the prime minister they want it to be. Nothing else, nothing more than that.
He spoke about big mouths, motor mouths. Is he referring, or do you feel that if you agree with that, this applies to those MPs who have taken a very strident position on Hindutva, but in the manner in which they have represented it has upset, how should I put it, maybe not the core voting base, but a large floating middle class, upper middle class party which had come together in 2014, first time voted for the BJP on the promise of development, साफ नियत, सही विकास, प्रॉमिस ऑफ द बीजेपी एंड द प्राइम मिनिस्टर। क्या इस बारी दीपक जोशी जो पिछले 4-5 साल में एक त्रुटि आई है उसको करेक्ट किया जाएगा इस लिस्ट द्वारा?
It will be marginally corrected. I don't think it will be fully corrected.
But not abandoned.
It will not be abandoned, because if the person is in a situation to win an election, why would the party drop him?
Anuj,
But and I have another
yes,
point
please.
to make, very small point. We have debated this 75 plus, whether one should contest, whether one should be a minister or not. I think this is a very convenient yardstick that the party and the government adopt whenever it suits them. The same government appointed an attorney general who was 86 years old.
Okay. Okay.
He's the holder of constitutional office. That is why I'm pointing.
From the lawmaking assembly to the place where our laws are adjudicated upon. Anuj ji, सवाल यही जो performance related और ये जो सारी बात आ रही है, but clearly हमें इस लिस्ट में क्या मानना चाहिए कि टोटल संकेत ओवरऑल क्या निकलेगा?
देखिए, जो आपने एक सवाल किया कि जो हिंदुत्व को गलत तरीके से जिन लोगों ने पेश किया उनकी टिकटें कटेंगी क्या,
ऐसे कौन से नाम होंगे?
नहीं, एक गिरिराज सिंह और एक साक्षी महाराज, ये दो नाम है। हाँ। मगर साक्षी महाराज
और उमा जी लड़ नहीं रही हैं और उन्होंने उस प्रकार की भाषा कई वर्षों से बोली।
महाराज एकमात्र ऐसे सांसद हैं जो 2014 में लोकसभा गठित होने के बाद
मंत्री हैं एमओएस, वो भी कुछ
गिरिराज सिंह,
नहीं, एक अनंत जी भी तो हैं जो इस विषय में काफी कई बारी सुर्खियों, जी बिल्कुल, अनंत हेगड़े।
तो साक्षी महाराज एकमात्र ऐसे सांसद जिन्होंने अपने गाड़ी के पीछे लिखवाया भारतीय राजनीति में मोदी युग की शुरुआत। यानी जो इतना बड़ा, जिसको आप बोलेंगे चम्मच हो, उसकी भी यदि टिकट कट सकती हो तो फिर तो लोग,
आपका क्या मानना है? क्या
मेरे ख्याल से टिकट मिलेगी उन्हें। ओबीसी फेस है, वो साधु है, माने ओबीसी समुदाय से साधु भी बहुत कम अच्छे होंगे।
एक जुड़ा हुआ सवाल है और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। आई वॉज ट्राइंग नॉट टू सॉर्ट ऑफ लुक एट इट कास्ट, बट इफ it is also believed, and I don't know whether all of you agree, that the Dalit vote is upset, the OBC vote is upset, which had come to some extent for the BJP in 2014. तो उसको एड्रेस करने के लिए कोई आपको लगता है कि नए चेहरे, एक आउटरीच दलित ओबीसी कैंप में फर्दर देन what is currently prevails?
देखिए, दलित कुछ छिटके होंगे ये मान सकता हूं, मगर ओबीसी छिटके मानने को तैयार नहीं हूं, क्योंकि ओबीसी तो प्रधानमंत्री हैं खुद, तो और ओबीसी संबंधी बहुत सारे काम उन्होंने किए हुए हैं, इसलिए ओबीसी के लिए कुछ अलग से करने की आवश्यकता मेरे ख्याल से तो नहीं है।
मैंने सवाल इसलिए पूछा क्योंकि जैसे चंद्रशेखर रावण वो खड़े हो रहे हैं काशी से, तो जो एक दलित मोबिलाइजेशन, किसान मोबिलाइजेशन हुई है पार्टी के अगेंस्ट, उसको क्या इस बीजेपी इस बारी प्रत्याशियों के द्वारा कुछ हद तक एड्रेस करेगी?
देखिए, उन सीटों पर जो दलित आरक्षित सीटें हैं, आपको दलित कैंडिडेट देने ही होते हैं
जी,
तो उनमें यदि अच्छे युवतियों को यदि आप टिकट दे रहे हैं तो भी आपका काम चलेगा उससे।
शेखर, सेम क्वेश्चन, वाइंड अप कमेंट्स।
देखिए जो भी जो लिस्ट आएगा, पहला लिस्ट, इट विल मेक हेडलाइंस because they always believe in using even an event of release of list to have a big impact.
Biggest headlines from West Bengal?
I know it could be a mix. It could be a mix. जिसको लेकर वो चाहेंगे कि कम से कम एक हफ्ता उसी पे चर्चा हो जाए, भाई किसको मिला नहीं मिला
जी।
तो ये इसका में भी मीडिया का कैसे उसको लेगा वो जरूर ध्यान रख के लिस्ट आएगा, क्योंकि और सबसे बड़ी चीज होगी कि भाई विनेबिलिटी फैक्टर
जी,
उसमें दैट इज द बिगेस्ट, एंड दैट इज नॉट जस्ट फॉर बीजेपी, फॉर ऑल पार्टीज।
Right.
आई विल टेल यू फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन, सीपीआई एंड सीपीएम व्हिच डू नॉट बिलीव इन कास्ट, एंड दे हैव गॉट 2 seats, CPM has got 2 seats in Tamil Nadu and CPI 1 seat. Both of them have gone by caste there. I can tell you, I mean, parties which don't even talk of caste, knowing very well that in Tamil Nadu the caste arithmetic has become so crucial, even they have chosen people who belong to the most dominant caste.
Perhaps glamour also, if we go by the Trinamool's list in West Bengal, Shekhar.
No, because Trinamool case is different. Because caste is not a factor in Bengal.
Okay.
Bengal is overcame long ago.
Yes.
For whatever reasons, वहाँ पे caste is not a factor. There, I think her problem is her idea.
Remember
is
that
states,
slogan, what Bengal does today, India does tomorrow.
No, for instance, constituencies like Jadavpur, she has gone for a glamour because those are very tough seats.
We'll also have to see the BJP list as far as the glamour quotient is concerned. Final comment.
I think one difficult guess I would take is that BJP might include more younger people, because at some level Prime Minister Modi wants to project himself as addressing the youth.
Yes.
So the new people who might come might be in the range of 30 and 40. The new faces might go to the younger lot more than the senior lot.
It will be a beautiful exercise to look at the median age in this list versus the sitting MPs and the overall list of 2014. We'll try and do that on some show. But very quickly to Chetan Bhutani at the party headquarters. 30 seconds, Chetan. How is the timeline looking? Are you getting dinner there, or have you bought it along yourself?
Well, so that there is no provision for dinner as of now here. Well, we're speaking to a very senior functionary in the BJP who handles the press, just came out of the 4th floor and mentioned that there could be about 2 more hours to go before the BJP announces the list. However, a press conference is scheduled, but really no confirmation there. JP Nadda is likely to announce the list of names as usual because he is the General Secretary of the Central Election Committee. To say so, about 2 more hours to go before the BJP announces its first list of Lok Sabha polls.
And I will let you go back to that stakeout that you are doing at the party headquarters. And viewers, if any of you, and I don't think any of the viewers of our channel would believe this, but if any of you believe that there are free lunches and free dinners for journalists, and especially journalists based out of Lutyens, Delhi, it's not our fault. We all work very hard. You have seen this fantastic panel of journalists with not even a cup of tea on their table, debate and give us these fascinating insights into what this list would be. Among other things, as with the BJP, perhaps this list itself will also become an event unlike so many other parties, and that stakeout will continue. For now, it's time to wrap up this edition of Rajniti. News and updates will continue on the other side of a very short break. Stay with BTVI.